Hello, team. Come to you today to bring you a teaching on goals. Chris Hernandez made one similar just recently about setting and achieving high standards. Who better to create a video like that? The training is amazing. I suggest you check it out on ADRU. This one specifically is for those audacious goals, or some people call them BHAGs, which are big, hairy, audacious goals, those ones that can scare you. So I came to give you 10 simple but not easy steps to achieving your dreams. Simple but not easy, kind of like losing weight. We all know eat less, move more, lose weight. Simple, it's just not easy to do. So let's jump in. And you'll see right away why it's simple but not easy. Number one, write down your goals. Easy to do. Few people take the time to do it, but it's so very important. A goal not in writing without a plan is just a wish. This is how you turn your wishes and dreams into goals. Write them down. What are the benefits of writing down goals? There's a lot of them here. It clarifies your vision, increases commitment, enhances focus, boosts motivation, encourages accountability, improves tracking, and activates your subconscious mind. That's probably the most important part. You've probably heard of, or maybe you haven't, a part of your mind called the reticular activating system. That's a brain process that filters out things that seem unimportant to you and only focuses on the important things. Some people say there's, at any one moment right now, 10,000 things going on around me. If the brain had to focus on all of them, it would be overwhelming. So it chooses a few to narrow in on, to focus in on. A lot of people use the analogy of they get a red Chevy and then all of a sudden they see red Chevys everywhere. Those red Chevys didn't just come into the picture. Your mind just woke up to them. That's what the reticular activating system does. It wakes your mind up to things. So when something's in your subconscious, like a word you just learned that you feel like you've never heard before, and then all of a sudden you hear it all the time, that's that RAS latching on and searching out for those things that are important to us. So when we write down goals, it drops it in our subconscious, especially when we review them regularly, and our mind will search out resources and bring them back to help us achieve our goals. That's why it's so important not to focus on the negative, because your mind will search out for those things and bring them back. And when we're positive, when we have that positive mindset, it searches out for the things we're grateful for and brings them back to us and brings them into our focus. So again, writing them down, number one. Number two, simple but not easy. Start now. Not now, but right now. So simple, not easy, so easy to procrastinate starting right now. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Perfect conditions don't exist. In fact, starting is the perfect condition. You don't have to have it all figured out. You don't have to see the whole path. If we have a huge dream, we never see the whole path. Don't focus on that. Focus on the first step or the next step if you've already taken the first step. Take immediate action with what you have and where you're at right now. You'll never conquer what you don't move toward consistently. So keep taking consistent steps in that direction every day, every moment. And before you know it, you'll be, if not all the way to your goal, you'll be well on the path to getting there, at least much further than you were before. So write it down, start now, commit, burn the boats. That's an analogy for how do you take an island? You burn the boats. That's get rid of your escape. Now there's no escape mentality. There's nowhere to go. You have to take the island. The chances of taking over the island at that point, the odds go way up. So basically fully committing without a backup plan. The best plan B is to not have a plan B. Don't divide your focus. We're told our whole life, have a backup plan, have a plan B. That's great in some situations, not with your dreams. Don't have a plan B. If you got big goals, don't have a plan B. Focus, go all in, be real clear about what you want. Goal clarity equals goal speed. The clearer your goal, the quicker you'll get there. Now, some things are going to take time, but I guarantee you the clearer your goal and the less distractions and different plans you have, the faster you'll get there. So when you commit, Expect challenges to your commitment, especially internally and from others. My favorite definition of the word commitment is doing the thing you said you were going to do long after the feeling you said it in has left you. I already know if I commit to something, I'm going to change my mind. It might be in 5 minutes, but it's definitely going to be before tomorrow or the next day. If it's a big enough dream, I'm going to say, no, that's too hard. It's going to take a lot of energy. It's going to take a lot of resources. But then I remember I've already committed. So I want to be disciplined. Discipline is doing what you want to do, what you don't want to do. Sorry, discipline is doing what you don't want to do, but doing it like you love it. So when you commit to something, there's going to be things that you don't want to do. Even the things that you want to do in the beginning, after a week or two, you don't want to do the things that you used to want to do. But discipline is doing those things and doing it like you love it. And you have to remember, while this is going on, people may say you've changed, but that's only because they don't know how to say you've grown. So don't worry about what others say. So write it down, start now, commit, know your why. We all know that people can do way more when they have a strong why. For some people, it's their kids. For other people, it's people in their family. Could be their pets or whatever it is. But I encourage you, whatever your why is, turn large goals into missions. So for example, instead of something like, I want to lose 20 pounds, choose a mission of being the healthiest version of yourself. Missions foster an infinite game mindset, helping you sustain long-term growth and crush your goals. If you just have a goal, it ends at some point. A mission never ends, it's infinite. Now, you all have probably heard me say that my mission is to elevate everyone around me. So with that mission, it helps me achieve the goals, the career goals that I have with ADR that may have to do with a certain number of rentals that we have or a certain number of people on our team. As long as I continue to try to elevate everyone, those other goals are going to be reached. Okay. So write it down, start now, commit, know your why. And then we've got 5 and 6 here together. What will you give? And what will you give up? Now, giving is how are you going to invest? What you're going to give up is what are you going to sacrifice? So what are you going to invest? Let's determine the actions you're going to take to achieve your goals. Are you going to take classes? Are you going to study? Are you going to train? What is it you're going to do? Now, if this is a career focused goal, some of this studying and things you're going to learn, sometimes they're going to have to come outside of work. You're not always going to get everything you need to achieve every goal that you have, every dream that you have from your employer. So some of this stuff you're going to have to study in your free time. That's just part of it. And then what will you give up? What are you going to sacrifice? Decide what you're willing to give up. Nothing in life is for free. Success comes with trade-offs. What part of my life needs to evolve? I'll give you a good example for myself. When I was making goals long ago, one of the things I was going to give, how I was going to invest, I decided, hey, I'm going to be the best salesperson in the world. Did I get there? Probably not. I made a lot of progress with that goal, with that mission. It gave me a trajectory up. That was what I decided to give up. So I took every class I could. I read every book I could, every podcast, every video. I just dove into everything because I was on a mission to become the best salesperson in the world. That's the power of missions. And what did I give up? It was something real simple. I knew so much about sports. I was watching sports all the time. That was something I loved to do. But I said, you know what? What I want, I love more than sports. So I'm going to take that. I'm going to give that up. Now, you guys know, or those that know me know, I'm a Bucks fan. I always go to the Bucks games. I watch those games. But the other sports that didn't really mean that much to me, I gave those up. I took that time and I focused it on working at my craft and becoming better. And that helped me get to my goals. So again, what are you going to give? Invest. What are you going to give up? Sacrifice. Write those things down. Number 7, act as if. Feel successful right now. You can't welcome a new reality with the same personality. You're gonna have to change. You as a person, you're gonna have to change. Some people struggle with that, some people don't, but realize the change is for the good. You're becoming a better version of yourself. So ask yourself, how would a person who already achieved this goal act? And act like that now. I know some people have the analogy, dress for the job that you want. It's the same thing. Act as if. Put yourself in the position, put yourself in the clothes, put yourself in the mindset, everything. Whatever that person would do, you do the same thing. You're not there yet, but go ahead and do those things anyway. Do those things as if you already achieved the goal. And I guarantee you it's going to fast track you on your way to get there. Challenge your beliefs. This is really important. Identify and write down what you need to believe about yourself and your situation to succeed. What do you need to believe about you? What do you need to believe about your surroundings? Make a comprehensive list of those things that you need to believe. Believe those now. Before you have achieved your goals, believe it now, or work towards believing them. It may take some time, but work on it. It's going to get you there. Capture and reinforce empowering beliefs towards yourself and situations. So whatever it is that you need to believe, keep believing those things. Focus on it. Identify and write down beliefs about yourself and situations that you need to eliminate. That's important. So what do you need to believe that you don't believe now? What do you need to stop believing? Get rid of beliefs that don't serve you in your dreams. Beliefs like, I'm not good enough. I'm not talented enough. I'm not smart enough. I don't have enough. When you have a belief that doesn't serve you, those beliefs, the ones we're talking about, push it out of your brain. Replace it with one of the beliefs above. So choose the beliefs that you want to believe. Choose the beliefs that you don't want to believe. Push the ones that you don't want to believe out of your brain. Immediately fill it with the beliefs that are important to you. Simple, but again, hard. This is going to be extremely tough at first. You'll get better with practice. If you fall off the wagon, don't beat yourself up. If you start thinking negatively about yourself and your situation, get right back on the wagon immediately. Push right back to the positive side of you. Only think the thoughts and have the feelings that empower you to be who you want to be. Everything else, get rid of it. It's not serving you. You don't need it. All right? Number 9, give everything, 100% effort. Half measures won't cut it. 50% gets nowhere. 85% still falls short. When you commit fully 100%, you will change yourself and everyone around you. If you fall off, you're not giving 100%, don't beat yourself up. Hop right back on the train immediately. Remember, you're not only going to change you, you're going to change everyone and everything around you when you give 100%. Number 10, visualize. This really kind of jumped on the scene for me when I grew up as a Michael Jordan fan. And Michael Jordan, one day, I heard him say that before an important game, if he had to choose between practice and visualizing the game with the outcome that he wanted, he would choose visualization. He would spend time before every game in the locker room visualizing the game and the outcome exactly the way he wanted it. So use visualization like this to clearly rehearse success in your mind every chance you get. Meditate on it. I know people hear meditation, some people think it's weird. It's not. It's simply taking the time and the effort to get your mind on track. You should be able to think about yourself succeeding, think about yourself achieving the things that you want. That's healthy. Thinking about the things you don't want isn't as healthy. So do that meditation, focus on the things you want, reset your mind, restart it, get it on the right track, be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Visualization strengthens belief in your goals and aligns your actions with your vision. Strengthens your goals, strengthens your belief in your goals, and aligns your actions with your vision. So to go through it again, write down your goals, start now, fully commit, turn your why into a mission, find out what will you give up, find out what you're going to give, act as if you're successful already now, challenge your beliefs and only have those ones that are empowering for you and your situation. Give everything you got, visualize yourself succeeding, especially in with heightened emotions, because it sinks in quicker. And just wanted to give a final thought. The bigger your dreams, the bigger your life can be. So have those audacious goals. Don't play it small. Don't hold back. Go all in. Take action and trust that every step gets you closer to the life you're meant to lead. Hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions on any of this, any thoughts, bring them to me. I would love to talk more about this. All right. Thank you.